Welcome to Trivia Clips. Do you think you know everything about the king of rock and roll? This is part 1 of the Elvis Presley True or False Challenge. You have 5 seconds to answer each one, true or false. Let's begin. 1. Elvis Presley was born in Tupelo, Mississippi. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer. True. Elvis was born on January 8, 1935. His hometown was Tupelo, a small Mississippi town. He moved to Memphis, Tennessee when he was 13. That's where his music career really started. But his southern roots were always part of him. Second, his middle name was Aaron. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer. True. Elvis's full name was Elvis Aaron Presley. It's sometimes spelled Aaron on early documents. His twin brother, Jesse Garon Presley, died at birth. That loss had a deep effect on him. The name Aaron became iconic in music history. 3. He never served in the military. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer. False. Elvis was drafted into the U.S. Army in 1958. He served in Germany for over a year. Fans feared his career would fade, but it didn't. He returned with a new look and deeper voice. His military service boosted his public image. 4. Jailhouse Rock was his first #1 hit. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer. False. Heartbreak Hotel was actually his first big hit. It topped the charts in 1956. Jailhouse Rock came later, but became iconic. Both songs defined early rock and roll energy. He quickly became a global sensation. 5. Elvis only acted in 2 films. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer, false. He starred in 31 feature films throughout his career. Many were musical comedies made in the 60s. His acting was criticized, but fans loved the charm. Hits like Blue Hawaii and Viva Las Vegas stood out. Hollywood was a big part of his fame. 6. His signature dance moves were banned on TV. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer, true. In the 1950s, Elvis's hip movements shocked America. On some shows, cameras filmed him only from the waist up. His moves were considered too provocative. But the controversy made him even more famous. He pushed the limits of pop culture on TV. 7. He never performed outside the U.S. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer. True. Elvis never toured internationally, except for brief stops in Canada. His manager, Colonel Tom Parker, didn't have a U.S. passport. This limited Elvis's chances to tour globally. Fans worldwide never saw him live. Despite that, his fame reached every corner of the planet. 8. He won only 1 Grammy in his lifetime. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer. True. Elvis was nominated many times but won just once. His Grammy was for a gospel performance, not rock. He won for How Great Thou Art in 1967. Ironically, gospel music earned him the highest honor. Rock awards came after his death. 9. Elvis married Priscilla when she was 18. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer, true. They met when Priscilla was just 14 years old. They married in 1967 when she turned 21. Their relationship was under public scrutiny. They had 1 daughter, Lisa Marie Presley. The marriage ended in divorce, but stayed iconic. 10th. Graceland was his only home. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer. False. Elvis owned several properties during his life, but Graceland in Memphis was his main residence. He bought it in 1957 and lived there until his death. It became a shrine for fans after 1977. Today, it's one of the most visited homes in the U.S. End of Part 1. How many did you get right? Stay tuned, because Part 2 dives even deeper into Elvis's legacy. Welcome back to Trivia Clips. This is Part 2 of the Elvis Presley True or False Challenge. You've got 5 seconds per question. Let's continue. Elvis recorded over 600 official songs. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer, true. Throughout his career, Elvis recorded over 600 songs. Many were original, and others were covers. He explored rock, gospel, country, and blues. His versatility kept him on top for decades. His voice defined the sound of generations. 12th, he was born with naturally black hair. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer, false. Elvis was actually a natural blonde. He dyed his hair jet black for dramatic effect. The look became a signature part of his image. He believed it made him stand out more. Most fans never knew the real color. 13. His comeback special aired in 1968. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. The 1968 comeback special revived his career. It featured a raw, live performance in black leather. He returned to his rock roots with full energy. Millions tuned in to watch him reclaim his throne. It's still considered one of the best TV specials ever. 14. He had a twin brother who died at birth. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Elvis's twin brother, Jesse Garon Presley, was stillborn. This loss haunted Elvis throughout his life. Some say it gave him a sense of destiny. He often felt a spiritual connection to his twin. It added mystery to his already legendary story. 15. Elvis was addicted to prescription drugs. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Elvis struggled with drug dependency in the 70s. He took prescription pills for pain, sleep, and anxiety. The medications affected his health and mood. They contributed to his physical decline. Addiction became part of his tragic downfall. 16. He died in a hotel room in Las Vegas. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Elvis died at Graceland on August 16, 1977. He was found unconscious in his bathroom. Attempts to revive him failed at the hospital. The cause was heart failure linked to drug use. It shocked fans across the world. 17. Lisa Marie Presley was his only child. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Lisa Marie was born in 1968 to Elvis and Priscilla. She followed her father's footsteps into music. She also became known for her high-profile marriages. Her life has been closely followed by the media. She remains a strong symbol of Elvis's legacy. 18. Elvis never met the Beatles. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Elvis met the Beatles in 1965 in Los Angeles. It was a private meeting with no cameras. They jammed together and talked about music. Both sides were nervous, yet full of admiration. It was a historic moment, never repeated. 19th. His nickname, the King, was self-proclaimed. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Elvis never called himself the King. It was a title given by fans and media. He often said, "There's only one king, Jesus." Despite the modesty, the title stuck forever. He remains the undisputed king of rock and roll. 20th. His music is still streamed millions of times a year. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Elvis's songs continue to dominate playlists. New generations discover his music online. Spotify and YouTube feature millions of streams yearly. His legacy lives on through modern platforms. The king may be gone, but the music never dies. End of part 2. What was your final score? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Rock Legend challenges.